How's everyone doing? I'm here with another video game gameplay thingy, and this time it's going to be of Wave Race 64. And this is a game that I played many years ago, but have put it away since then, and I've been going through games and I found it again. And to my amazement, I remember I couldn't put this game down at times because of its stump mode, I guess you'd say, because that's one of the main features of it is stump mode. Basically unlimited driving around and doing stunts and stuff. But anyway, this game is, as you can see, it's not water skiing, but water something. I forget the word they use, but anyway, let's go and get into it with a championship mode. They have championship mode, time trials, stump mode, 2-player, and some options. But the options really don't have any effect on anything, just names, records, music, turning on and off, conditions of certain environments. So, I think we'll go and get right into championship. We're doing normal. Let's warm up. Why not? Now you have 4 different watercrafts, which I was trying to think of earlier, and each one has its own abilities. Plus, the driver on it is a little different. So this one's like a medium weight guy. This one's a lighter weight lady. This one's probably a little heavier set guy. And this one's really heavy set guy. So, we're going to go and just pick the very default character, and you can customize the way your watercraft moves around, and we'll go ahead and do a little adjustments. Handling I'm going to keep right in the middle. I'm a little top end, I think, and we're going to keep that right there. So, let's go and warm up and see what it's like.
Welcome to Dolphin Park.
At Dolphin Park. This is the course that put you on in stump mode and whatnot. So you basically, A's go, I think B's brake, or B does nothing, I can't really tell. I think B does brake. Move around with the joystick, and the helpful lady will tell you tips about what you're doing. So we can, whenever you want to go to the actual racing, we just start race from the start button menu. Okay, so you go left. I can't do it. Cannot do any tricks to save my life.
Press up and down on the control stick.
Press up and down on the control stick. Oh yes, to lean the rider forward and back. Oh, I cannot do it. Oh! Oh, that was for sure gonna fall off. So, I was trying to do the one stunt I kind of know how to do, and that is do a barrel roll. Oh, fine. So yeah, you can hold up and down while you turn, or you hold down while you turn. In either direction, it will give you a tight turn. Ooh. So you can see, you can try to do tricks, but you can mess up big time. Come on, camera. Let's try and see if they get to control. Yeah, there we go. Corner sharply. Press down on the control stick while turning. I can't remember the... I don't know why I can't get the barrel roll done. I was hoping maybe there was a trick to it, but... Oh, there we go. To do a barrel roll while on the ramp, quickly move the control stick left. I think you should have said all this, then right. And hold. So you hold on the right. Oh, I almost had it. Huh. Dude. How do you expect to get things done? Oh man. Clicking with the control stick left and right, yeah. That's how I remember doing it, being it done, but you can get some wicked awesome points and moves going if you know what you're doing. That was never really my thing in this game, but oh well, I will maybe attempt it later. And let's go on to the race. The race. 6 rounds, so there's 6 races going on. The first one is Sunny Beach. You need 1 point to keep going, which at this point is pretty impossible not to get kicked out. And there's a trick to get a boost at the start, but I do not know that trick, so thought it was press each time the lady counts down, but I guess I don't know the trick fully, because I tried it before and I could not get it done. If it even exists. I guess it's possible it doesn't exist, but who knows. Trying to actually trying to do some tricks maybe, but I don't think you can do any tricks unless you get in the air. And you have to abide by these little LNR thingies in the water that dictate whether you have to what side you're supposed to be on, so they kind of make you go out of your way sometimes, but I guess that's the point, is to keep you on guard. Sometimes it's not the most efficient way of doing things, but it's alright. Makes you move around instead of just kind of going in a straight line, which would get slightly repetitive. So, race results. Wait for it. Next round. Love that guy. Move on to the next round. Like, you get out there, silly. Oh boy. Dude. I don't know the trick. I thought there was a trick for it, but I'll have to look it up for next video. So this one was at Sunset Bay, I believe, so you can get a trick done here if you were so daring. I really don't feel like messing up my spot right now, so it ain't gonna happen. So you just come over here and just keep doing this, going around these things. Now, an expert in hard, I think it's, I think hard's the next one, then expert. I think hard has some, they put like spikes in the water. I mean, they've added obstacles and things. Oh, I'm gonna miss one. Oh, that's what happens when you miss one. It actually, you have 5 misses on each race, and if you miss one, you lose all your power. So you have to regain your power abilities, I guess. So you don't really want to miss one, especially if you go up to hard or expert. You're gonna get owned if you don't keep your power level. Lever. I don't know. Keep your power level. So this actually has, oh okay, minute 20. I was say this has requirements for points, but as you can see, it's not very high in this mode, that is. That's weird. I don't remember it being named Drake Lake. Gosh, who was paying attention to names back then? I mean, I was like 12 or 13. I was just playing this game. I'm not paying attention to words. My gosh. Okay, as you can tell, this one's a tad foggy. And you can get messed up here. Oh! Just a little bit. Sometimes you just have to take it easy until the fog clears up, which I think is after the first lap. You're in my way. Alright. You're in my way, guy. Alright, you don't want to do a lot of swerving. For some reason I had issues here before. I remember that, where when you start doing a lot of swerving, I want it over there. I am going to get over there. You can really play some cool tricks when you get on land. Some of these courses have a little bit of land like that, where you can do something cool. That guy's on my butt. But as you can see, the fog cleared up, which really helps me. Okay, let's do it right this time instead of going way over there and doing the land. You gotta come over here. Man, once you get used to it, courses get pretty fun. Oh! You bounce in the water and do all that stuff. Pretty realistic, I mean, especially if you had the rumble pack, which I don't anymore, but I used to have a couple rumble packs and you could, and I believe this game supported it, so I remember using it in various games, not this one in particular, but it was fun. It had a little bit of a realistic feel to it. This is Marine Fortress. This is probably the toughest one in my opinion to conquer, especially if you haven't played it in a while. It can get kind of hairy, but it has kick-ass music. Yeah, really good music. This whole game has really good music. I'm really a fan. Okay, you take this corner, and that door opens up there we just passed, I believe. So you could actually take a shortcut, but it's kind of hard to master a little bit. There's the outro to it. I just remember that shortcut being really tough because you had to really maneuver it to make it useful for you. So if you can't utilize it, you know, it's like, well, I'm just gonna avoid it. Especially since you can, pretty sure you can do all these modes, like hard and expert. I believe you don't need any shortcuts, excuse me, to do that. So, I'm doing a lot better than I expected. This is definitely a little rougher course. I like how they make the water harder to deal with on these harder courses, just because that's what you expect. It looks like it's an open bay or something. Finish. Wow, 29 seconds. I'm thinking I broke a world record. Yeah, right. In your dreams. Move on to the next round.
Welcome to Port Blue.
Port Blue. This one also is a little tighter than the other ones, even in the Marine Fortress, but I like this one a lot. And I think there's a shortcut on this one, Marine Fortress, and the next one, which is the last course in this round. So I would like to show those off. I'm not sure where they are actually. I know the Marine Fortress one is. I think that one's like comes out right there behind where I was. I'm not for sure on that. Ding. This whole game's got really great music. I just remember that about this game. It was always almost half the reason why I played this game, because of the music. I mean, we're like in a oil-infested sea of openness. I mean, I don't know what you'd call this. I want to call it like a port or something. Don't they have ports? But I don't know. I think that's more of where boats pull in and they do stuff or unload. I don't know much about boating, but I'm just using the words I think are familiar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this one This game I loved, but I don't know if I do this in real life or not. This kind of stuff. I know they can drag you behind a boat, like on skis or something, but that one I'm not sure I'd ever do. That's pretty... I think it'd probably get pretty hairy pretty quick. Move on to the next round. He's got like that creepy voice. Final round, Southern Island. This one can get a little tight with the markers they've set up. That's the only thing I've noticed. Otherwise, it's not any tighter or anything. The markers are just made a little bit tighter, so you have to be a little more careful like this. That boat comes up a little bit like halfway up each time on each lap, so it'll be up. I really like to avoid it until the last lap, just because it's kind of, the second lap is halfway up, and the ramp also comes up with it, and you can't really get a jump. It's not that easy, so I just kind of avoid it. And it's hard to avoid because of that. Okay. You really want to go the other way around that, because you need to go around the left marker to get around it, so pretty for sure that that's what's going on. Now this one I'm going to try it. Why not? I'm gonna go for it. Here we go. Nice. Oh, perfect. And then they bring these things up that you could easily run into if you weren't watching. And don't worry, I've done that before, but experienced players never forget. That's one thing I've always remembered. Oh, nice. Onto the land. So, that completes our round in normal mode. So, let's see. Let's see, the big guy at the bottom, he got last. So, pretty much, you only need 16 points. I'm not sure about that, but not sure what that means. But now you get granted with a glorious cutscene, in which you get to get high fives amongst your players and all that other stuff. I think second and third you get the same cutscene, but it's a little less glorious, I believe, if, you know, maybe not the best music and not the most fireworks or whatever. They thought they shot fireworks here. No, they put a bird in the scene. I see. Then they show you each round what you got, time-wise. Let's see, I think the first track was definitely the quickest. No, Southern Island was pretty quick. Huh. So, total point ranking. D. Lickers, Rosie Palm, Mike Hunt, and Bend Over. Bend Over. Bend Over. Alright. Well, let's see. I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm thinking there'll be another part or two, probably. Depends if I want to do hard and maybe even attempt expert. I think I'm going to go for hard. And see what that offers, and then stump mode and time trials. So we'll be back for those. I think I'll do at least 2 more videos. So we'll see you later, guys.